Okay, welcome back. Another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. And I didn't end up in the house at the end of last episode because I went and I did a whole bunch of stuff off camera. Not exactly a whole bunch of stuff because there's still a hell of a lot to go. But let's just have a look. This is all different. All really different. What's going on over here? What do we have over here? Got a weird donut pit. But of course it's not going to be a donut pit. It is going to be a farm. And since I'm in a snow biome, that comes with a hell of a lot of challenges, such as water freezing on you. So I'm going to try and make a nice farm that maximizes the amount of wheat that I can have, as well as keeping things from freezing over. And as you can see in my inventory, got 2 buckets of water, and I've got some source water over here, which keeps freezing. Sometimes it usually unfreezes on its own, but it stays frozen for a little bit. That shouldn't affect the farm too much. And got a nice little area marked out here for what I think would make a nice little town center, maybe a little Stonehenge type thing. That's pretty small. It's obviously going to be a hell of a lot bigger than that. So, since I've got most of the building materials on me, I completely forgot that I was going to need more dirt. And I used it all sort of terraforming this area, getting everything all nicely done up. And another thing that I did off camera was I went back to a bit close to where my spawn point was, and I destroyed the temple. Destroyed the entire jungle temple, and it took a hell of a long time. You would not believe the amount of time that this took, and I went through a ton of stone pickaxes doing it. But we've got a hell of a lot of moss stone, about 700 or close to 700. But for that in the town, as nice little accent pieces, they look extremely cool and they look kind of Celtic. So I think I'm going to pretty much settle on that for being what this town is going to be. It's going to be a nice big Celtic kind of area. Not entirely sure on how it's going to end up looking, but stupid door. With having a nice Stonehenge and some farms, some agriculture going on, I think we could get pretty good going around here. And without further ado, let's get going. Just get some dirt. Dirtiest dirt around. Hey, that was quick. And after being an idiot and completely missing the fact that I had a full stack of torches on my inventory, I actually went ahead and filled the entire little underground canal type things with torches. So that should mean that ice won't have the chance to melt anywhere. So go ahead and finish this thing. Just make some. Oh God, if it's freezing there already, that's pretty much just a bad sign. Just break it for now, but hopefully it doesn't freeze over again, or at least stay frozen. And start using that for source water. Just do the move along trick. Just move it right along. And that. And there. And fill them up again. And there. And there. So I took all the dirt from just the top of that hill. I shaved it off a bit. And I think it was just the most convenient place, but up there is pretty high and there isn't really any gradual slope leading up to it. So using it to build as it is now probably won't be too easy. But if I shave it down a little bit more, it should be basically just the height that we need to be able to get a nice little path going up there, start building things up. And then we can start doing some really awesome building. But of course, to do some really awesome building, we need a cobblestone generator, because obviously with saplings I can just get as much. Ugh, keeps double placing, so it's retaking the water, which is annoying. Don't keep freezing on me. All of these. It's not good. Okay. So I'm planning on covering these up anyway, so I think the torches might not even have been necessary, but I figure I've got infinite charcoal because as long as you have a furnace and some trees, since you can just grow infinite trees, since when you take them down, their leaves give you saplings most of the time. That's empty. Okay, there we go. You basically just have an infinite source of charcoal using a furnace. So obviously I need an infinite source of cobblestone with the cobblestone generator, which means that I'm going to have to find lava somewhere. Technically, well, just anywhere. And that means I'm going to have to do a cave raid because there are no like exposed lava fields around here, which is, well, it's kind of a good thing, but at the same time I could have used that like to lure some mobs in just so I wouldn't get absolutely destroyed on the first few nights and really just save my ass. But doing a cave raid shouldn't be too bad. When I made the buckets, I actually did find the skeleton that gave me a bow, which was awesome. And well, after I get this farm going and I get a cobblestone generator, then this house has got to go because, well, it's crap. Not gonna sugarcoat it because, well, it's just crap. So I'm going to expand it, and I'm going to have it be a little farmhouse that sort of leads into this. As you can see, I'm going to add fence around the top here as well, just to keep everything all nice and tidy. And adding these in here to make sure. Oh, crap. Alright, gotta mine these up, which is annoying because it's wood. You don't mine wood. Alright, it's taking forever. Okay. So I think once I have these covered, they won't freeze again. Or at least, no. That's bad. And that's twice as bad that I let go of the mouse. So, it's good that it just goes right back to source water, which means that all the other coverings are working as they should and keeping ice from forming. I'll fix that later. Oh, no. Now this approaching ice. No winter is coming over here. No! Stop it. Bad ice. Okay, so I'm gonna get this farm done. I'm not gonna plant everything just because, as you can see, I only have 19 seeds, which that's not really gonna get me much. But I do have a whole bunch of bones from that jungle temple, which was absolutely amazing that I found it right at the beginning and looted it, because those diamonds are going to help me, bones are going to help me. It just means that off camera, instead of having to wait for everything to grow on its own and delaying what else I could be doing, even though I'll just let it grow on its own when I'm doing a cave raid or something, if I want to, I can just bone meal them and take them down and then get some wheat, make some nice bread that'll help me survive much longer, which is... Oh, come on. Don't double place it like that. That's terrible. You're a terrible person. Spruce half slab. Oh, you really are a son of a bitch today, aren't you? And these stone pickaxes just take forever to friggin' mine them up. It's ridiculous. Oh, screw it. Screw it. I'm gonna fix that much later when I won't be just like absolutely fed up with it and just want to burn everything down. Which I actually could do because I also got an iron ingot from that jungle temple, which I completely forgot about. So that original two blocks of iron that I found would have been enough for a bucket. And it wouldn't have really mattered that that creeper blew everything else up because he's just generally a dick. So just make another stack of this. Not gonna have a hard time finding more trees. They're everywhere, which is good for me. Yeah, place one too many in the middle, so yeah, it'll just go there. Alright, just break these last bits of ice, get the last bits placed, and we should, and then when I finally hoe the land, whether the hoeing takes, I know I said I was going to do this a lot later, but, you know, I'm a perfectionist, so I like to, yes, got it. I am a beast. Okay, now just farmland it all up. Hopefully it gets, yep, it's getting wet. That's what she said. So I'll just till about that much, just for now, and start chucking in my wheat, getting it all in there. Alright, so got actually this field should give me a lot more wheat than I expected it to, because it's reasonably compact. I mean, bigger than the NPC village ones, but I think it's nice. It's something different. It's not just the strips of two along and along and along. It's a nice donut shape. It's got this in the middle. This would be like a dolem of Stonehenge or something. Wheathenge. Of course, I need the wheat to grow for that to happen. But yeah, we should be getting along quite nicely here. Missed a spot. There we go. And I'm sure I missed at least one along here. Yep, there it is. Gotcha. Alright, and it's getting dark. Okay, I'm gonna need to find gold, like, if for nothing else, just for a clock. Because you shouldn't be there. Where's my axe? There's my axe. You can have my bow and my axe. If you get the reference, you're cool.